welcome to the Everyman Show. This is our kickoff episode. We're excited to just kind of be bringing some real truths, some real issues that guys deal with every day, every guy. And we're just going to deal with some pretty simple topics. So today we're just going to kick it off plain and simple. We're going to be talking about personal hygiene. This is a must for every guy to cover. It doesn't matter how much money you make. It doesn't matter how good looking you are or how ugly you are. Having poor personal hygiene, no excuse for it. Okay? By the way, my name is Matthew, and I'll be your guide through some of these topics, and then even throughout each show, we're going to deal with different topics. And if you will post a comment on the YouTube video there and suggest future topics, we will be glad to go over those. All right, so the first thing that we want to go through, point number one, is of course deodorant and cologne. Now, this may sound like a no-brainer for a lot of us guys, but for a lot of guys, trust me, it's something that they don't do that often. So I'm just going to make some recommendations, some things that I have found work really well, and then even some things that I use personally. The first is, as far as deodorant, I actually prefer a solid, and make sure you can see this. So what works best for me is this Degree for men, absolute protection, and the Cool Rush scent is what I like, and it really helps me out. Keeps me dry, keeps me smelling good, and then what's really cool about this particular one is that it responds to adrenaline. So if you really are, getting hot and sweaty, it kicks in to really give you some good protection there, and it's got a good fragrance, not very girly. It's manly. It works. And then on the cologne side, a common misconception is you have to pay a lot for something to smell good, but that's not true. There's a lot of good colognes out there that are suitable for any guy. What you need to kind of find out, and this is just for each guy's preference, is do you like a musk or do you like something that's a little sweeter in the fragrance? And some guys may say, well, I don't know what would go good on my skin. And one thing I would suggest is, hey, just ask somebody's opinion. Ask somebody close to you, hey, does this smell better than this or whatever? And a lot of times if you don't know what smells the best on you, someone else will objectively, typically people will tell you what they prefer and won't tell a lie to you. Like something I've found, this cologne here at Revert by Rue 21, $10 for a bottle. And it's got a sweeter fragrance to it. Very nice. Again, guys, you want to make sure, maybe spray some on either side of the neck. I do a couple pumps on the arm, rub it together, and usually you're covered there for the day. And on the deodorant side, don't be afraid to be liberal with that. Sometimes I usually do 6 or 8 strokes under each armpit just to make sure I have enough protection for the day. Point number 2, oral hygiene. Now, again, this hopefully is a no-brainer for most guys, but again, this is something that all guys deal with. First of all, just because you brushed your teeth this morning doesn't mean your breath is still fresh at noon. Okay? I promise you that. So you need things to help you along the way. First of all, please do brush your teeth at least twice a day, once in the morning, once in the evening. Okay? But then mouthwash, if you really want to take the freshness to the next step, kick in with some Listerine or a mouthwash of your preference after you brush, especially in the morning. It doesn't hurt to do it in the evening as well. And then flossing. Flossing now is easier than ever. They even have the flossers on a wand that have a little head you can stick on them, so you don't have to pull the string and do each tooth like you've had to do in years past. And then what I found throughout the day is I like to chew on like a mint gum. You don't have to chew like a cow. You can chew conservatively. What I found is even like a bubble mint gum. Those work very well. And then a lot of them have like a hard outer coating, so you can even carry a piece or two around your pocket, and it won't be affected. And you can kind of keep fresh breath all throughout the day. So guys, when you're brushing your teeth, make sure to kind of do a light pass across the gums. Never hurts to go across the tongue, because let's be honest, that's where the breath coming out of your throat passes over. So again, make sure, guys, pay attention to that, and you won't be sorry. You can maintain fresh breath through the bulk of your day. I promise you that. And then our last point for this episode on personal hygiene is soap. When you hop in the shower, I hope you don't. I've heard guys saying they use shampoo to wash their body. There's a reason shampoo's made for your hair and not the rest of you. And there's some great choices out there, especially for men. There's Axe body wash, which has several great fragrances. There's Dove for men. So there's a lot of products now that are really catered to men, especially in the whole beauty product world, which has basically been dominated by females. Our culture is starting to see that men also like to smell good, and they're making products just for us. So again, please use body wash, maybe your favorite kind of soap. If you're prone to dry skin, you can even get soap that has moisturizers built in for men. Or if you're prone to oily skin, you can get soap that doesn't quite have those moisturizers in it and help you dry your skin out a little bit. And then shampoo's a must. You use a good shampoo. Again, use a fragrance that's right for you, and you should be good to go. So these are some simple tools to use, and I know I haven't covered all the details, but I've covered, I believe, some of the main points concerning personal hygiene. So guys, get out there. Don't be afraid to smell good. Don't be afraid to have fresh breath. Don't be afraid to use maybe even some stuff that you would consider a little girly with moisturizers and things like that. It's going to pay off in the long run, and trust me, hopefully most people they're going to know you're still a guy. So don't be affected by fragrance and things like that. It's okay to smell good, and actually it's the right thing to do. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're a plumber, if you're a baker, if you are a dump truck driver. You should be able to smell good and carry yourself well across these points on personal hygiene. All right, I do appreciate it, and we've got some good plans for some shows coming up. Everything from music to basic cooking, women's perspective, that's going to be interesting, manscaping, which is a totally different world than just personal hygiene, and so we've got a lot of fun ideas coming up. And again, make sure to comment on the video, and we'll take your points and maybe take some of your requests and do a show out of it. All right.